Contact lens discomfort. This is something I personally know the meaning of well. It's a problem that I dealt with for 16 years of my life. I knew and still know hundreds of people with this problem today, even with all the great advancements in contact lens technology. It's an extremely common problem with contact lens wear that even me, an eye doctor, had to really fight with before I finally understood what caused it and how to fix the problem. Let me show you why I was dead wrong when I first came up with my theory of why my contacts were driving me crazy during my time in high school and undergraduate years, and where I messed up when I tried to find the solution. So you don't have to wait this long. I want to tell you the story of why it took me so long to realize why my contacts were always bothering me, and my journey that led me to finally finding the solution to my almost 2-decade-long problem. If this sounds like what you're going through with your contacts, be sure to watch this video until the end, where throughout the video I'll share with you the real secret to better contact lens comfort. Let me show you why I no longer deal with contact lens discomfort and what I finally did to fix it coming up. Picture this. You're wearing contact lenses, you're sitting at work in front of a computer, it's just after lunchtime, you take a bathroom break, and when you're in the restroom, you happen to notice that your eyes look a little red. You go back to work, about 30 minutes later, you start blinking a little faster than you were earlier that day. The blink is a reflex, so sometimes that's something difficult to actually become aware of about yourself, that you're blinking faster. After another 30 minutes, you notice that one eye starts to feel a little irritated, especially when you blink. It feels a little dry, it might burn a little bit, and it might even put you in a bit of a bad mood. More time goes by and you start to notice that your other eye starts to bother you as well. You look in the mirror and notice that both eyes are even more red than before, and at this point you can't wait to get home because you just want to take out those contacts and put your glasses on for the evening. This is confusing to you because you're wearing contacts that your eye doctor said are nice and breathable and that most people find comfortable. They might even be the latest, greatest one-day contacts that are the most known for all-day comfort, but they still cause eye irritation. You get home, you take out your contacts, and right off the bat, you can tell that your eyes instantly feel better. At this point, there might still be slight irritation, maybe the temptation to rub your eyes for a few seconds after removing your contacts. Days go by and you start to notice that this is happening more often until it becomes a daily occurrence. This same story happened to me, and it all started when I was in middle school. I was playing football and needed something besides eyeglasses. My eye doctor gave me some soft contacts, and I quickly began using them every single day. I didn't have much of a choice on which brand of contact lenses I was using at the time, but as I got older and moved out after high school, I had more of a choice on my brand of contacts. For the first time in my life, I started letting the eye doctor know when my contacts were uncomfortable, and then they would have me try a different brand than the previous, hoping that the latest, greatest contact lenses would give me better all-day comfort. Because if you've ever had to deal with contact lens discomfort, especially chronic discomfort, you know that it not only causes chronic red eyes, but it's a real distraction in your day-to-day life. Let me know in the comments below the like button the most comfortable brands of contacts you've ever worn. I have some predictions already on some brands that might be mentioned in the comments. So year after year, I'd go to my eye doctor, and about every year or two, I would ask if I could switch brands of contacts because surely there was someone out there, some contact lens manufacturer who had cracked the code and found out how to make a truly comfortable contact lens. And over the years, I knew that contacts were feeling a little better as technology advanced and contacts became more breathable. But at the end of the day, the contact lens related discomfort was still there, haunting me. Finally, I'm in optometry school, and I have a chance to try even more brands of contacts. But something happened during those years that changed my contact lens wearing life forever. And here's what changed. While I was studying in the lab with my study group one night, as we all took turns looking at each other's eyes behind the microscope, my friends let me know that I had a lot of inflammation under my eyelids. And that was new to me because I was always healthy in general and didn't see any reason why I might have so much inflammation under my eyelids. And through school, I was taught that the tissue around the eyes and under the eyelids, also known as the conjunctiva, can be highly sensitive to stuff blowing around in your environment like dust or pollen or pet dander. It also becomes inflamed when you have an eye infection. So how does it all relate to contact lens discomfort? The key to understanding this is understanding that certain things can cause our bodies or parts of our bodies to become inflamed. And if we aggravate that inflammation, it only makes the inflammation even worse. So when we're wearing contact lenses, our eyes still have to blink. And if the back of the eyelids are inflamed, and then we blink with a contact lens on our eye, and then we blink thousands of times per day, the inflammation behind the eyelids become more inflamed due to the swollen or bumpy parts of the back of the eyelids skipping across the edge of the contact lens thousands of times per day, to the point to where one or both eyes have hit a threshold of inflammation that causes people to begin to feel pain and irritation while the contact lenses are still on. And it's kind of like this. Have you ever been bitten by a mosquito and you had a small bump that was a little bit itchy and red, and then you ended up scratching it and you watched that bump turn into a very large bump that's even more itchy and irritated than before? That same sort of thing can happen under the eyelids, where the inflammation gets worse when it's aggravated. So how do we use this knowledge to help us have better contact lens comfort? We need to remember that there are certain causes of this inflammation. We as doctors could always take the easy route and prescribe some anti-inflammatory medication like a steroid or antihistamine, but we might be doing a disservice to our patients if we skip the part about teaching them how to effectively remove the cause of inflammation in the first place. The following are 5 techniques I myself use and I tell my patients to use to remove the cause of the inflammation and to prevent inflammation so it doesn't lead to chronic contact lens discomfort. I recommend saving this video in case you need to refer to this again in the future, and I'll include links to my favorite videos that provide even more information about the 5 things I'm about to discuss. Just click on the More button under the Like button below to open up the show notes to find those extra video links. Step number 1, do lid washes. Wash your eyelashes. I wash my eyelashes every day in the shower. If I don't, guaranteed contact lens discomfort. When you wash your eyelashes, you're removing dust, pollen, excess oil that comes out of the oil glands. You're removing the cause of the irritation. Do that daily. Nighttime's the best. Some people have to follow up with a little rinse with saline under the eyelids. Keep your eyelashes pristine to avoid the cause of inflammation. 2, cut back on the amount of time you wear your contacts in any given day, and no sleeping in contacts even if it's approved by the FDA to sleep in. 3, never rub your eyes even if they itch. Instead, take the opportunity to go wash your eyelashes if you absolutely have to touch your eyes. 4, consider in-office eyelid biofilm removal with your eye doctor. We get a biofilm that grows on our eyelids right at the lash margin, just like our teeth get a biofilm that grow on them that cause us to need to go in and get our teeth cleaned every so often. Our eyelids also have a biofilm that grows on them, and sometimes this biofilm can lead to chronic inflammation and chronic redness of the eyes and can contribute to contact lens discomfort. Ask your eye doctor about in-office eyelid biofilm removal for the best and ultimate eyelid hygiene. 5, wear appropriate safety glasses or sunglasses when you're out in the wind, in the dust, doing yard work, or in the shop. And here's a pro tip. Get some sunglasses that have a little spongy insert that snaps into the back of the glasses to where when you put them on, it closes off the circulating air that could get behind the sunglasses that contains irritants like dust and pollen and circulating air. These types of glasses are the type of glasses that you go out riding on an ATV with. Or what I do is I wear my sunglasses when I'm taking trips in the car and I have my contact lenses on. If you're a contact lens wearer, you know that sometimes you have to deal with contact lens related dryness. And if the air conditioner or heater's on in the car and you're taking a trip for like 2 hours with all that circulating air, your eyes are going to be a little bit more prone to drying out with your contacts on. If you have glasses on that have a bit of a moisture chamber because a little spongy insert is blocking out that circulating air from getting behind, it'll also prevent your contact lenses from drying out so fast, but it'll definitely prevent the cause of inflammation from entering the back of those sunglasses, again like dust, pollen, and anything that's blowing around in the wind. I'll include a link to sunglasses like that in the description below. If you liked this video, you'll definitely not want to miss my next one where I go over my current favorite brands of contacts if we're looking for contact lens comfort alone. Smash the like button if you're getting any value out of this video, and subscribe for more eye-opening content.